What's going on, YouTube? Claic Yuzolt back again with another Final Fantasy Brave Exvius video, and today we have one of the, I'd say biggest quality of life changes coming to global in a while. We have a bunch of things to discuss with that patch, along with the changes that did happen to Fid and then Ciltra or Ciltra, or however you want to say that name. I still haven't picked the one I like the best, Ciltra. And then we also have a few more things to discuss, so let's get into the video. All right, I know my face isn't in the camera, but it's just, I just didn't feel like having my face in the camera. All right, leave me alone, guys. It's gonna be all right. So before we get into this video, I do want to announce that we are going to be doing a co-op stream with the other big time daddy FFBE streamer, Hal. That's going to be happening Friday, tomorrow, for the banner that we're getting this week. So it's going to be for, let's see, how do they changed this up here, so we're gonna have to learn how to do that a little bit better. I guess planned events is what we're talking about here. Yeah, okay, there we go. For this banner, we're going to be doing a duo stream, but it's going to work a little bit different than the duo streams you guys are used to. We're using a thing that is a new Twitch feature called squad streams, where Hal and I are both going to be on your screen at the same time, both of our streams, and you essentially just have to click on whichever one you want to listen to. We'll both be in Discord, so we can be talking to each other about what pulls we're doing. Hal is looking forward to these units for a long time, and I am too, so we're going to have a lot of fun. It's not going to be a pull battle or anything like that. It's just going to be two friends getting together, talking about the game, and hanging out. So it'll be tomorrow, 8 p.m. You can either be on my stream or his stream. Either one will work, because you can click on each one of the ones. Speaking of these two units, they did get global exclusive upgrades, and we were all kind of, again, losing our mind due to the fact that it's kind of insane that they were getting global exclusive upgrades, right? Like, we couldn't fathom the fact that these two extremely Ciltra is what they're calling. All right, you got it right here. We got Fid and we got Ciltra. So I'm going to be using this right here because it was on the wiki, I guess. But they were, especially Fid, being so powerful, we did not understand why they would be getting a global upgrade. But now we kind of see it. It's not really that big of a global upgrade, especially for Fid. For Ciltra, a little bit more so. So looking at Fid, we have water splash modifiers increased by 1.5 times, going from a 0.5 times to a 2 times multiplier, which is great. You know, more damage, I guess, if you're going to be using Fid for damage when you need to. And then we have Aqua Hunter, which is giving bonus to damage to aquatic, increased by 10%, going up from 30% to 40%. And so it's not the biggest change in the world, right? It's not so insane because this unit was already broken. So it almost feels like, and I hate to say it, they kind of just wanted to slap the global increase on the unit to make it seem even more tantalizing to us, perhaps. I don't see these as being extremely high changes, but again, it makes the unit that was already bonkers even better. So yeah, 10% more killer, pretty good. Moving on down to Ciltra. Water Splash modifier also increased to 2 times, so there you go with that. Tropical Cocktail also restores 60 MP to all. Tropical Cocktail Water and Light Resist increased by 10% from 80 to 90%, and Tropical Cocktail MP cost increased by 15 from 75 to 90. So the Tropical Cocktail ability, we'll just go ahead and bring it up here if I can show it real quick. Tropical Cocktail, where are you at? Here it is. So you guys can kind of barely see it off screen. If I move this over, I think you guys can see it a little bit better. There we go. Look at this high quality stream right here. So essentially, MP refresh 250 split over 5 turns to allies, okay? One of the problems people had with this unit was that there was no on-demand mana. Like, if I need to mana right now before the turn ends, how do I get that? You really didn't have it very well here, and they've added that with this Recover 60 MP. That is something they've added and made the move more powerful. They've also added more light and water resist. It's where they went with a 90% instead of 100, but I guess they just don't want to give you the 100%. It's a little bit weird. And then they also increased the mana cost, so it's going to cost you a little bit more mana there. But yeah, those are the changes with the two units. I don't think they're anything crazy. I do believe this is the better of the two, the change for the unit, making, this unit a bit stronger. But we're going to have a full banner review. They already have the information on the wiki if you guys would like to look into it. We'll have a full banner review tomorrow. I just want to give it time. You know how it's been. It's going to be a Friday banner review from now on instead of Thursday. All right, so moving on from the units, you guys can see that we do have a different kind of notice tab. There are a couple of things going on here. We have latest info now. We have events, notices, important. That was all here before, but now this latest info tab is here. So it's going to have different things in it. Yeah, unsure on this. I guess the most recent thing they've released will go in here in order, and then they will also have these different tabs to go through, which is nice. And this is the new version, 3.6.0, with some great changes. Download size prompt option to enable prompt for downloads over 10 megabytes. So If something is over 10 megabytes, we should have the option to turn that off. I am going to go and try to find that out right now because hallelujah, hallelujah. You know, this is what we needed right now. Let's see if we can find it, though. Let's see. Battle effects, it's all the same. Movements, safe mode, dialogue options, push notifications, download notification, data download notifications. Let's see here. Turn data download notifications on or set them only to appear when data to be downloaded passes a certain threshold. There should be an off button. Off button. Maybe they're working on it, and that's why they gave us this. So if it's over 10 megabytes, I guess I want that to be done. So this is the option to see less of them, I guess. There should have been an off button. This is not hallelujah. This is not what I want. Well, I mean, it's better than nothing, but, you know, we want an off button. Some people, it's cool to have the option, like I said, but we also should have the option to not to deal with that at all. Moving on to the next part, companion setup. Big change to Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. Going to change the game a lot, in my opinion, because you guys know how much I think the friend list is important. Select up to 5 different units from a player's own inventory for uses as companion. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to head to friends. What this means is you guys are going to be able to set up 5 different friend units for people to choose. So right now, I haven't touched this because I wanted to do it while you guys were here. This favorite, Event 1, Event 2, Nemesis 1, Nemesis 2, these are all, this doesn't mean anything. This is just like a different way to categorize them, you know what I mean, for other people. So right now I have my normal friend unit in Xeno, but if I say, you know what, people really need to be able to summon with, to be able to use my Ellie, because, you know, a lot of people out there want to use magic damage dealers, and I want to put my Ellie or my Sophia up. You have the option. I can have Ellie up. I can go over here. You know what? I want Sophia up too, just in case somebody wants to use her. You know what? People really want, maybe people want to use Esther right now as well. Let's see, FFBE, head over, find her. She should be in here somewhere. There she is. So that now I have all of these options for you guys. And then, you know, maybe you guys want to use one of my tanks or something. Here's Awaken Rain for you. Or I could change this to the King Mog event. Or I could change this to anything. This is absolutely an incredible change coming to FFBE Global. Don't forget to set your espers, which I will do in a minute. Like, I'll have to do all this setup because half these people probably don't have anything on. Like, what do you even have on? Yeah, look at this. So I'm going to have to get in there and change this up, but this is going to allow for so much more. What I would like to do right now in this video is go to see how it works when I'm actually in-game trying to do something. So I'm going to head to this raid event. We're going to do one of these raid battles, and I'm going to see when I pick a friend. Okay, we have this. I think this looks different. This is a different font. Maybe. I might just be looking for differences. Okay, so we have favorite units here from people. We have Event 1. Let's see. I have a filter. I have it filtered by something, it looks like. Yeah, take that off. Okay. So I have something else. Maybe people don't have these things set up yet. It's probably why I'm not seeing things here. Event 2. Okay, there we go. Nemesis and Nemesis 2. So these are options you guys can have to be able to look in here and look for different. You have so many different options that you guys have. Now, is it as intuitive as I was hoping? I don't think so. I don't think this is a bad thing. It's obviously going to give you more options. I was kind of hoping, though, that it was easier to find the unit. I mean, you could sort by filter if I was looking for Esther's, you know, just do FFBE 7 stars. And then I could go try to look for Esther's, I guess. You know, there's some here in the favorites. A good Event 2, Event 1, Event. And it loads a bit faster. Okay, now it's loading a bit faster. So that's going to give you a way to get in there and find something. What would be even more cool if they would add would be the ability to type a unit's name in. I type in Esther. I type in Axstar right here. Just put it right. Get rid of all this. Just have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what I mean? That was an amazing change. But that's only inside of, whatever. And then just have a little check mark thing here. A little type-in thing where I could be like, Esther. Go for a specific unit. But there you go. That's how you guys are going to be able to get that. I also wanted to check one more change that we're going to be seeing in a minute. Let's go ahead and just take this Esther. Go into this battle. Let's take this team with another Esther. And I want to check and see. They say they have mission, which I didn't read over in that 3.6 change with this patch, but it's in the game. They have a couple of more things I want to look into here. So let's see. We got to get into battle first, though. Okay, here we are. So it said that, okay, so we have this damage dealing things that we always have. They've said they've changed some of the things in here. So look right here. As you can see, this is the first thing. In battle, above their head, they do have a buff and debuff counter showing up in here, so you don't have to even hold on the unit. That is a new change. So we're going to go ahead and head over here. Let us entrust the future. Boom. Yeah, there it is. There's the debuff up here, the timer on it. We also have the different buffs and debuffs here going on our team. So that is amazing. Another thing they said was they had mission... I thought they said something about mission completions or mission something like that in the middle of battle. It doesn't look like that's showing up. But I do want to show you one more thing that is happening in battle, and it is the ability to see every turn by turn the damage that is dealt. So let's see if that shows up. I don't really know how it's going to show it, though. Maybe it'll show it like it does in the... I don't even know if it'll show it because I did kill it. So I don't know how this is going to work out. It might still show it. No, we're going straight to the victory screen. Okay, so it's supposed to show how much damage you do per turn. So maybe, you know, go in there and just see if that works out for you by just auto... maybe I should have auto-attacked. I thought it would just show it, though. Let's see, moving on through here. Obviously, it's going to show us damage dealt because it's a raid. But yeah, so I do love the buff change being over your head. It is so helpful. The quality of life changes come in are great. I'm going to go ahead and head home now. We're going to go back to that page there. So, you know, I'm just testing here. I'm looking over what's here and what it shows because, let's see. Mission clear counter for maps added. Mission cleared counter for maps added. Yeah, unsure on this. I thought it would be like in the middle of the of a dungeon or like the event we just did. It would have like a missions cleared 3 out of 4 at the top or something like that. But it seems to be for maps. But I don't know why you would need it for maps. Mission cleared counter for maps. Yeah, unsure on that. Unit series logo displays when summoning a unit. So if we go summon a unit, it is going to show their actual you know, unit series logo. So Final Fantasy VII, FFBE is going to be beside them when they get summoned, which is cool. Turn counter for buff and debuff. I did just show you that. Total damage dealt each turn displayed. Again, I guess we just ended the battle, so it didn't show up, but that's supposed to be showing up. And this is another huge change, making a lot of units better than they even were before. That's going to be the trust ability can now be activated by equipping STMR. That is right, guys. So a lot of those units out there, 2B, Sophia, Sephiroth, anybody out, not 2B, excuse me. Well, yeah, 2B, but A2. All of these units out there that you didn't, like, you know, that had the TMR weapon equipped, that you probably had something maybe better. You didn't want to have to put that TMR on. Their STMR, you had their STMR. This is your chance now to be able to use that ability and get that TMR or STMR ability, as I'm going to call it now, activated. This is something we were looking forward to. Elesperus. All of these units are going to be somebody out there that's going to help you out. Perhaps you don't exactly want to use their TMR, but you have their STMR, like I said. It's going to activate that ability. Mostly for weapon. There are some exceptions, but mostly for the units out there that had those, like, you know, not the best weapons because they came out early as their TMR. But their STMR is fantastic. Maybe you want to switch over to that. That's how it's going to work if you have the STMR. Again, big change to help out a lot of units escape from that weapon, like being handheld into that weapon. We have some bug fixes, UI fixes, known issues. Extraneous icon visible on 5-star select summon button. Ticket amount needed to exchange for 1 unit remains unchanged at 10 tickets. All right, let's go check that out. Let's go see what that's all about. Not limited time. Standard summon this. What is it? This view list button? Is this the thing that's the problem? I mean, it does look a little bit weird with the little tiny ticket down there. Huh. I guess that's what they're saying is the problem down there. This thing. I don't know. I guess that's what they're saying is huge. Yeah, I don't really see the problem there. It's a little bit weird for me. Normally, I'd be able to spot it. I guess it does look a little bit weird. Going on to maintenance now, we do have some maintenance notes. Added Nagi and Diego to the 5-star select summon ticket pool. The exploration is coming for Figaro Castle. This is just talking about this Final Fantasy Brave Exvius step up, half pull, and featured summon. That's just going to be the new summon for the summertime units. 5-star guarantee, 30% added. 10+1 ticket for that US TMR summon that we talked about before. June login bonuses, summon coins, summer May 2019 exchange. Summer coin, summer May 2019 exchange. So this is going to be starting. Are we going to be able to go in there and exchange with the Mog Minister? I'm going to go check the Mog Minister to see if this is up already. Maybe we can see what we get from that. Remember, guys, Scoring of the Octopus and the Teacher is out. I will be having a guide for this. I'm hoping to have it out by Saturday, today on stream. Before I play some Overhit, I am going to come into FFBE, and we are going to be talking about this stuff and doing some Scoring of the Octopus Teacher to see how it goes. Story arc was added, so make sure you do your story. Room of Recollection update, where you can go back and watch some of the story missions. Story Season 1 strategy guide, which is weird. Madden's Manor Ruins level 3 is in there. New bundles all around utility TMR bundle, Summoner Awakening bundle, Undying Spirit TMR bundle. I'm sure they come out tomorrow. Some bug fixes. This is also huge for any of you guys loving Leela or Atoning Dragoon Kain. They have changed the way their chaining works so they don't move when they use their ability, which is huge to stop the chain from breaking. So go out there and let me know in the comments, is it working? Are they chaining together correctly now? Is it finally time that we can stop the meme of toting Dragoon Kane and he actually will chain correctly? Who knows, the meme will live on, but... and then they also have a little bit of a known issue. Ooh, we got a Lapis compensation of 100. We do have a known issue here. Mog Minister has additional prompt text not displaying as intended. This will be resolved at an earliest date possible. Oh god, here comes the map text. Players are advised to click map map text 110549 for yes to proceed to the exchange, and map text 110550 for no to cancel the exchange. So first off, I mean, that's just funny. Things happen, and it's funny how they give you like a little translation here. This is the Goomy language. You must learn the Goomy language before you can play the game. Dude, it adds to the lore. This is Vortex language. No, I'm just joking. And then I don't know why they're having us like have to like why are they giving us so many useless prompts? Like why are they like why is there a prompt here now? I guess there's not. Oh, this still has this stuff going on. Never mind. So this is going to be it. I guess it's going to be for next week or for Friday. Maybe it'll be here Friday. But yeah, see, so that's how we exchange. Ooh, I need to do this before I forget. Holy moly. Just give me that. Just give me that before I forget. I don't know why they're going to have some yes or no thing going on. Maybe it means like, maybe that's for when you want to purchase something actually. Like if you go in here and you go to buy something, the yes or no, if I'm like, I want to buy this. This might be what they're talking about. Let me find something I actually want to buy, like maybe one of these cactuars or something. Let's see. Let's find me a little cactuar. Yeah, I want to buy one of these. Exchange. This must be, never mind. This must be what it's talking about. It said additional has been added to Mog Minister, though. But I guess this is going to say map text, blah, 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 which is kind of crazy. But yeah, guys, that's going to be the end of this video. I've had a lot of fun talking about this stuff, these updates. The friend list update is amazing. Make sure you guys are adding a bunch of different chainers. Add couple physical chainers. Maybe put a support in there. Put a magical chainer in there, such as Sophia, Ellie, something like that. Broaden your friend list to help everybody out in FFBE because this is changing the game. I've heard so many people, you know, I've even said it, you know, you're not going to see a lot of these units on your friend list. Maybe now we are going to see them, and we're not going to have people, you know, stuck only having King Mog event units to work with when they're trying to beat a trial. Now people can have other trial units available along with the King Mog event, which is absolutely fantastic. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below how you feel about these updates. And, you know, if you're ready for map text 1102 or if you're ready for map text 1103, you know what I'm saying, and then subscribe for future content. We'll catch you guys in the next video.